So Insight is a software company that focuses on optimization solutions. We use applied mathematics and advanced analytics to optimize decision making and ensure that limited resources can be allocated in the best possible way, and that whenever a decision is made, it's the best possible decision that could have been made considering all of the environment of a clinical trial. I would say there's a lot. If we focus on supply chain specifically, there's an increase in the complexity of clinical trial designs, as well as in the variety of the clinical trial designs. We're talking now about adaptive trial designs. We're talking about direct-to-patient drug pooling, which makes the supply chain manager's job much more complex because he has to take into consideration a lot more variables to plan for the supply chain. We're also, like I mentioned earlier, facing huge waste, huge amounts of shortages, also in the raw materials. So it gets very hard to manage the supply chain very efficiently, ensure that all the patients get their drug in time, while at the same time being constrained by budgets and availability of the resources. Well, today we talked about drug waste and all the implications that drug waste have on R&D, on pharmaceutical R&D and clinical research in general, because it's not just about the drug that actually goes to waste, because the drug waste in clinical trials is 70%, it's extremely high, but it's about everything that it causes in the background. It causes CO2 emissions, it causes drug shortages on the market, and so patients all around the world might not have access to the drugs for a long time. It causes delays in clinical trials because of those shortages as well as an increase in costs, which could be reinvested into something else. It is. In terms of clinical trials, it's the third biggest market in APAC. We have just entered Asia in the past year. Japan, Korea are the first markets that we are actually targeting. We came to this event because it's actually the first time that we are targeting Korea. So I've never been personally in Korea before, our company neither. So we're here to meet new people, understand a bit what the landscape of clinical trials looks like here, grow our network, of course. And what I've enjoyed has been the networking. I'm really amazed by how open and nice and smiley and talkative everyone is at this conference. We've had a lot of movement around the booth. Very nice conversations with local companies. It's been very enjoyable. It was absolutely great. Our talk was the second of the day. We had the whole audience in front of us. We had a couple of questions at the end. And when the break came in, our booth was basically full for a full half hour. We had a line of people waiting to talk to us, to take a couple of goodies, to ask some questions. It was really nice.